Floss Tube. This is Sarah from Little Urban Cottage. This is my second floss tube. It's April 7th and I'm super excited to be here again. Just a little life update. We have been playing lots of softball and baseball. My son has a tournament this weekend and my daughter has a game, and then she's having the team over for a barbecue after. So we will have lots of teenage girls at our house this weekend. It should actually be a lot of fun. She has a really nice team this year. So that's kind of how my weekend is gonna play out. I'm hoping to get a lot of time stitching in between games, and I'm actually gonna see if I can stitch on, we have about an hour and a half car ride to get to one of his tournament games. So I'm gonna see if I can actually stitch in the car. We'll see how that goes. So I have a couple new starts I'm going to start this week. So this is Alice in Wonderland by Setsuma Street. I've stitched a couple of her stuff before and I really like her patterns. Both of my kids have an English teacher. My daughter had her in junior high and now my son has her, and she is just the best teacher. My daughter still goes in and sees her and gets help with homework, stuff that is so above my head, and she just like adores both of my kids. So she deserves a really nice gift. So I love this pattern. I think I'm gonna make it into some sort of bag or pouch when I'm done. She doesn't really strike me as the wall hanging, but I might do it depending on how, if I can find some cute fabric to match it, do it as a wall hanging so she can hang it in her classroom. Alice in Wonderland is one of her favorite books, so I'm excited to get this started for her. Now my next start is going to be Gnomeville. It's a mystery stitch along. So this is the part that she's shown so far. I'm gonna start this week. I'm actually just waiting on fabric for both of these. I wasn't sure what fabric I wanted, so I ordered a couple of different ones to see which one I liked and what would work best for my style of stitching. I absolutely love to stitch on Ada, either 14 or 16 count. So this is by Little Dove Designs. And I'm obsessed with the gnomes, all the gnomes. I have a ton in my house. My kids call it my little gnome army. And then that flower pot is so cute with the little bird. I'm really hoping that's a toadstool with more toadstools for the little gnomes. So I'm super excited to start this week. Now let's talk about my whips. I did some work on Quiltography. I am not loving the Cosmo floss that much. It seems to like shred on me a lot. I don't know if I'm pulling too hard, but I don't have that problem with other flosses. But I do love the colors. I have, I'm gonna do the Quiltography and the Stitchography. And I know exactly where I'm gonna put them in my bedroom. I have a pink chair that they'll go right over, that is where I do a lot of my stitching. So I'm hoping I can make this floss work. I might get some floss conditioner and see. You can let me know in the comments if you have ever used Cosmo floss, or if you have ever, if you have a problem with it, or if it's just me. So I broke this down into 4 parts. So there's 4 pages in the pattern. So I've got almost 1 page done. So I'll probably work on that a little bit more this week and start the next week. I might have to put this one down for a little bit to get a couple gift cross stitches I'm working on finished. But I do really like this one. And I like stitching words. I think that that's fun to stitch. So my next whip is Fall on the Farm. I love this. I love all of them, but I do really like this one. I wasn't going to stitch it, and then I just kept seeing it and decided to do that. I didn't get the first month done like I wanted to, but I got more than half. So I probably just need to finish up this, and then I think that there's a couple other things in here that I need to finish up. So maybe a couple more hours. I'm gonna finish this month, and then I wanna try to start on month 2 this week, but we'll see. So this is just the cutest. I'm stitching this on 16 count. I want to say it's beautiful beige. So I really like this one. I have a hard time putting this one down. So my next whip is Be Nice. I got pretty far on this one. I just have the off to do, and let me pull out the pattern. So I just have the off, this, and then the border down here. So I should definitely finish this up on Tuesday this week and be able to start on another one. My next one in this series I'm gonna do is the Bumblebee Kisses. So I'm definitely gonna do both of these in pillows on my, and set them on my coffee table. So I'm excited about finishing up that one. And my next one is So Happy. So this is a gift. My mom doesn't watch me, so it's a gift from my mom. She has a basement and where her sewing room is, and so I'm gonna do this one up for her. My mom and I are very close, so it's hard to live far apart from her. She's actually in Utah and I'm in California. So I want to give this to her. Her birthday and Mother's Day fall within like a week and a half of each other. So this is making progress. My goal is to get this sewing machine. Let me pull out the pattern so you can see it. My goal is to get the sewing machine almost done this weekend. So definitely this part done, and I'm hoping I can get all of this part and maybe start this one start like the little arm the following week. And then I just need to do the H and the A and the star. And then of course the border, but the border should not take me long at all. This is a great stitch to do at baseball, softball. This is actually what I'm gonna try to stitch in the car. And then I haven't filled in the little dots I filled in the E, but not the other ones, but that should just take me no time at all. So I did notice that this has gotten a little bit dirty. I don't know if you can see it on the phone or not, but I think there's just been a lot of dust at some ball fields. So I might have to wash this. I'm not sure. I've never actually washed a cross stitch before. I've never thought I needed to. So we'll see if I might be watching some YouTube to see if I can get that cleaned up a little bit. So my next start is Bloom Where You're Planted. I'm doing this on Everything Is Called For, and the Fabric Flare Pinewood. I'm gonna do it in one big piece and not the 3 little ones. I really like the border and how that looks, and I don't think I'll get this done for this spring to be displayed, but definitely next spring. So let me show you how far I got done. I just got the border done. I'm doing mine horizontally. So one thing that I had to take out my stitches, I made several mistakes on this one just by not paying close enough attention. But one thing I was doing that I didn't like, so I ended up taking out, was I would do one half and then go back and do the other half. And you could tell that with the variegated floss that it didn't look good like that. So I wanted it to like fade or get darker as it went, not one top darker and the bottom lighter. So I'm gonna do each border. So I'm gonna finish this border and then I'm going to stitch the boot with the flowers, and once this one's done, I'll move on to the next one and stitch its border. So I am super excited about doing this stitch along. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Now my next, I don't have any finishes done, but I did get a lot of fully finishes done. So my first one is this cute little truck pattern by, it's called Vintage Truck April. And it's by Confessions of a Homeschooler. She's on Instagram and has a website. She does one for every month, and she also does a quilty one, which the quilty one is so cute. I'm not ready to like dive into that quite yet, and I'm not sure where I would display them in my house if I did those, but they are adorable. So this I just sat in there. It doesn't have any washer or magnets because it doesn't fall out. And then I made the little button to go with the backing fabric. And I got this, I'm pretty sure I got it from Walmart or Michael's. And it was just super inexpensive. So my next fully finish is Barn Sweet Barn. I love the colors. I'm doing mine on 10 count daisy, and it's a super easy stitch. I just love this star so much. So I typically stitch one for me and one for my mom. I haven't done mine yet. This one is going to my mom probably early next week. So I love this stitch along so much. It just makes my quilty heart happy. So my next fully finished is Carrot Farm. So I got this board from Michael's, and I painted these flowers. This all came, I spray painted it white and then painted the flowers just with the normal craft paint and then just glued on. So this is, I really like how this one turned out. Now, my next fully finish is the April Trucking Along. So this time I did it in the two pieces, which I thought I would like that better, but I'm not 100%. So March I did in one piece. And then that's how it looks in there. And then April. So I'm not exactly sure how I'll do May. So you tell me which one you like better, the one piece or the two piece. And we'll see. I made this bow and just hot glued it on there. And then this fabric I backed it with is the new Priscilla and Chelsea. I think this is Chelsea's Checks. I got that from the Fat Quarter shop. So I love these little trucking alongs. Anything truck, just really, you know, my husband, when we met, had an old step-side truck, and it reminds me of when we were dating. So I'm gonna stitch all the trucks. I did get, not quite a bit, but I got some haul this week. Stuff that I want to start stitching on. So I went to Michael's and got the little bee easel. It's super cute. I got it at 40% off. I'm not exactly sure what I'll put on here yet, but everybody seems to be coming out with bee patterns. So I will not have a hard time finding anything to go on that. I did go to my local quilt store. I got the Lori Holt zippy pouches, so I wanted fabric for lining. So I just got some of her older fabric from my quilt store. So these are gonna be linings for those. And I wanna try to make those this week and get rid of some of my plastic bags I use for my stitchy projects. I also got her spelling bee book. So I definitely want to do an S for my my name, And then there's like a super cute sewing machine and the flower. And then I want to do some plays with the words, maybe make my daughter her name, and so she can hang it up in her room. So I'm super excited. And then also the bumblebee, I definitely want to make that. This is like, I don't know if anybody's ever seen it, but she makes them where you can do a quilt, but you can also do them separately so you can hang them. It's like, it's such a cool book. It's a little on the pricey side, let me see. But I think it's very versatile. So see how she hung them here? It's so cute. So that's what I got at my local quilt store. Then I also got a box from the Fat Quarter Shop. I got lots of quilt cross stitch fabric. I got this color. It's the white chocolate 16 count. I have an idea of what I'm gonna stitch for that, but I'm not sure, so we'll wait on that. And then I got some 10 count Lori Holt fabric. What else did I get? Some 16 count white for some of my bee patterns. More chalkboard black. I got 2 of Lori Holt's scissors. These are the cutest things. I didn't take them out of the packages, but they're super, they're like little cranes or crows. They're so cute. And then I also got some of Lori Holt's little needle, not needle, you just poke these on the scissors so they're not stabbing your stitching. Then when I went to Michael's, I found these. I think I'm gonna try these out as floss keepers and punch some holes in them or drill some holes. I'm not sure, but they were $1 for 4. And I really liked them. So I got these rectangle ones and these circle ones. So I'm hoping I can make something work, but we'll see. Then I also ordered some patterns that this is gonna be another start, maybe this week, but probably next week. This is the day. I just really love this pattern. I'm sure everybody's seen it. It was a market release. It is so cute. So I think I'm gonna do this on 16 count Aida, but I'm not sure I'm gonna stitch the words. I'll probably cut the fabric for the words just in case I change my mind, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do the house. So I think that would look really cute. So that's one thing. And then I also got the Squareology by Hands On Design, this little flower. I thought that was really cute too. When I stitch this one up, I'm definitely gonna change the yellow. I wanted a brighter yellow than what she has called for. So, and then I also got the Stitching Birds by Luminous Art. I don't know when I'm gonna start this, but I absolutely love it. Everything about this I love. So that is my haul I got this week. And I'm super excited to start stitching. So thanks for watching my floss tube, and I'll see you guys all next week.